Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Cancer, today we're going to look into your person's energy. We're going to see how they're currently viewing this relationship with you and how they feel about it and what actions they plan on taking in your direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. How does Cancer currently view this relationship? All right, let's see what's going on, Cancer. So we do have the Lovers out here. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we also have the Six of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Pentacles with the Temperance card. And then we also have the Ace of Wands to the Four of Wands. Interesting. With the Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. I feel like a wish of yours either already came true or it's about to come true. It's like the best way that I can describe what it is I'm seeing here, because I see the universe giving you exactly what it is that you want. I am definitely getting that you wanted out of a particular situation. So it could be a marriage that you felt was holding you back and not serving you anymore. It could have been a relationship that was holding you back and just simply not serving you anymore. But I feel like you wanted out of whatever this thing was that just wasn't serving you anymore and caused you to essentially feel like it was holding you back is basically what I'm getting. And I feel like Spirit made a way for you to exit, whatever this thing was that just simply wasn't serving your highest good anymore. Now, with all of that being said, okay, you're getting exactly what it is that you wanted. You wanted out of this marriage, all right, you're out. You wanted out of this relationship, all right, you're out. You know what I mean? But it's interesting because we have the Lovers to the Knight of Wands to the Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Cups out here. I see you considering and taking someone back. And I feel like this person that you're considering and taking back is the very person you wanted to basically be free of. Is basically what I'm getting. Cancer. Is basically what I'm getting. Okay? Now, are you going to take this individual back? I don't know. That's yet to be determined. But I will say you're definitely considering. You're definitely considering and taking someone back. And I almost want to say it's the same someone that you wanted to basically be free of for whatever reason. Okay. Okay. I wanna look at this Knight of Wands energy because I feel like this is your person's energy. So I want to look at their energy. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. We got the Seven of Wands. And then we also have the Ten of Wands. I feel like this person's hitting you with the same line they've always hit you with. Is like the best way that I can describe what it is that I'm seeing here. Because I feel like you wanted out of this entire situation and Spirit made a way for you to remove yourself from this individual. You got what you wanted in the end. You wanted this person gone. They're gone. But here they are coming back around your way, hitting you with the same line they've always hit you with. I'm going to change. I promise I'm going to do better this time around. And yada, 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 right? I feel like you've been down this road with this individual so many times before. They're not telling you anything new. It is like the best way that I can describe what I'm seeing here, Cancer. They're not telling you anything new. They're hitting you with the same old over and over and over again. Okay. I feel like you've been down this road, Cancer, with this person so many times before. And I feel like what would happen is that you'll turn around, take their word for it. And then you eventually later on find yourself regretting it. Why did I take this person's word for it? Why did I accept them back into my life? Why did I do this to myself again? This to me kind of feels like you're still caught up in this, vicious cycle with this person. This to me kind of feels like the epitome of you and this individual walking through a revolving door at this point. And that's the thing, Cancer, is that I feel like you can totally see it. Like, you can totally see that you're constantly walking through a revolving door with this individual every time you accept them back into your life, over and over and over and over again. Like, nothing ever truly changes. And I feel like you can see that. I feel like you can see that nothing ever truly changes. So as to why you're even considering and taking them back, I don't know. I really don't know, Cancer. I don't know. Because you can see it. It's not like you're blind to the facts here. Like, you're fully aware that, okay, nothing's changing, nothing's getting better. At this point, I'm just walking through like a revolving door over and over and over again, expecting, a different outcome. But that's the thing, Cancer, is that you're not going to get a different outcome. But I feel like every time you do accept them back into your life, it's stemming from a place of, well, I hope this time I'll get a different outcome. And then when you accept them back into your life, you eventually find yourself back at square one, feeling like, damn, like I made a mistake. Why did I accept them back into my life? Why did I do this shit to myself? Like, it has that type of feel to it. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Again, I feel like this person's hitting you with the same old, same old. They're not telling you anything you haven't heard before. They're coming back into your life, wanting to pick up where they left off with you, like they've done so many times before. They're hitting you with the I miss you, and I want to make this work, and I promise this time around I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna be better, and and then you constantly find yourself back at square one, begging, for the universe to set you free from this individual. You're going through like a constant revolving door with this person. And that's the thing, is that you know it. You know it. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. We got the Judgment card. We also have the Justice card. And then we also have the Nine of Cups. Before I even open my mouth and say anything, I do want to look at this Nine of Cups energy. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. See, that's that. I don't like this. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse to the Ace of Wands to the Page of Pentacles to Two of Swords, listen, at this point, dude, every time y'all get into like a really big fire, a really big argument, you guys break up, trust me when I tell you this, okay? This person is not in a corner somewhere crying their eyes out. You want to know why they're not? Because they know, because history has shown them this, they know that when they feel like coming back to you, when they're done doing whatever the fuck they're doing, right, on this break from you, when they're done doing whatever the hell they're doing, they know they could always call you, they could always text you, they could always run back to you, and you're going to turn around and accept them back into your life with open arms, okay? I'm going to be honest, Cancer, I'm going to be honest, okay? The reason why you guys are constantly going through like a revolving door here, and the reason why this person refuses to basically change their ways, is because regardless if they change their ways or not, they're still going to be able to have access to you. They're still going to be able to reconnect with you whenever they feel like it. They're still going to be able to walk into your life, whenever they feel like it. You know what I mean? So you got to understand through their perspective. You know what I mean? They could change if they honestly wanted to, but in their eyes, it makes no difference if they do change or not, because the worst that's going to happen, right? Through their perspective, the worst that's going to happen, the way your person looks at this entire situation is, well, the worst that's going to happen is that Cancer is going to get all pissy with me over whatever it is I did. We're going to end up breaking up. I'm going to go do my thing. And then once I'm done doing my thing, I'm going to go back to Cancer, and Cancer is going to take me back because they always take me back. And, yeah, history repeats itself. I'm going to be, I'm going to walk a fine line for a little while and convince them that I've changed. And once I got them where I want them, I'm going to go back to doing the same dumb shit that I know I shouldn't be doing, that me and Cancer might break up over. But I mean, again, the worst that's going to happen is we're going to get into a fight, we're going to get into an argument. We're going to break up. I'm going to go back to do my thing. I'm going to come back when I feel like it. And then history just repeats itself. You see what I mean? Through their perspective, Cancer, it doesn't really matter if they change or not. They're not losing anything. They're not losing anything. If you think about it through their perspective, I'm just trying to get you to see things from their perspective and their whole train of thought and how they're looking at the situation with you. Through their perspective, they could change. They know it's an option to change, but why would they really? Because it's like, like why would they actually change? It's not like they're gonna lose anything if they don't change. You know what I mean? It's not like they're gonna lose anything if they don't change. You know what I mean? And that's the way that they see it. Because if being with you requires them to honestly change their ways and come correct, because if they don't, they're gonna lose you for good. I promise you, this person would have changed. They would have changed if they knew that losing you for good means, if I don't change, this is what's going to happen to me, I'm going to lose Cancer for good, they will change their ways. But you got to understand, because of their history with you, the way that they look at this relationship now, it's exactly how I basically described it. It's like they don't really see the need to change, because it's like, what's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to lose you for like a few months, and then when they feel like coming back, they come back, and then you turn around and you take them back, because that's what always happens. From the looks of it, that's what always happens. And I really don't like this, because this person, it's like they're coming back around your way with the energy of, I know exactly what I'm gonna say and exactly what I'm gonna do to get them back, and they're gonna take me back, because let's just be real, they always take me back. It's basically what I'm getting, and to be honest, I don't like that, because this person comes off to me as somebody who doesn't value their time. They do not value their own fucking time. They don't. Therefore, they're not gonna value your time or anybody else's fucking time in between. You know what I mean? They just don't value their own time. So they're not going to value your own, your time. Like, to me, the fact that they refuse to get their act together, regardless, of the fact that you would turn around and forgive them and take them back over and over again. The fact that this person refuses to get their act together and do right by you in this connection that they share with you, I have an issue with that. I really do have an issue with that, because I don't feel like you have an issue with doing right by them in this connection that y'all share together, but they sure do have a damn issue, which means that I now have an issue with them, because I don't think none of this is fair for you. I don't think that it is fair for you to be with somebody who clearly can't do right by you or this connection that they basically share with you. And then use the whole, well, the worst that's going to happen is we're going to break up, and, I'm going to go off and do my thing and have a little fun. And then when I'm done having fun, I'll just come back to Cancer, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll get back together when I feel like it, on my time. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. I really don't. You don't deserve that. We have the Chariot. We have the Three of Pentacles. We also have the Tower, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. I do want to look at the Tower. Tell me more about the Tower. We got the Nine of Wands. We got the Five of Swords. And then we also have the Six of Cups. And then we also have the Tower out here. I feel like this person desperately wants to work things out with you. And I'm going to tell you why. They want to desperately work things out with you, because at the end of the fucking day, okay? This one over here is like really dry humping my last nerve. At the end of the day, this person has enough life experience to know what the hell is waiting out there for them. They know the likelihood of finding someone who is as loyal as you are may never fucking happen. They also know that the likelihood of them finding someone as good as you are to them may never fucking happen. You know, they may never find somebody who's going to treat them the way that you treat them, talk to them the way that you talk to them, cater to them the way that you cater to them. And this is another reason why they want to desperately make this work, because they fucking know that it doesn't fucking get any better than you. But what really blows my mind about this individual, and this is what really does dry out my last nerve about this person, is even though they know that it doesn't get no fucking better than you, the fact that they can't even value and appreciate the fact that they have enough life experience to know that it doesn't get any better than you, and they refuse to do right by you in this connection that they share with you. I don't know, dude. I just have a massive issue with that. I have a massive fucking issue with that. And the main reason why I have a massive issue with that is because I don't know, dude. I don't like seeing people suffer. And I feel like all this person has been doing is making you suffer, you know, because they can't get their shit together. And I don't feel like that's fair for you, because I don't feel like you have an issue with getting, you know, your act together and doing what you got to do. You know what I mean? To keep this relationship between the two of y'all intact and afloat, you know, by being honest with them, by doing right by them, by, you know, just being the human that you are within this dynamic that, you know, the two of you share with one another. And that's not a hard thing, by the way, for you to do, as far as showing up the ways that you've been showing up in this relationship. But the fact that they find it to be remotely, you know, impossible, you know what I mean, to do right by you in this connection that they share with you, I'm sorry. You know, and again, it's like, you got to understand this, right? You're dealing with somebody that barely has respect for themselves. Let's talk about that. They barely have respect for themselves. So we can't expect this person to respect you. We're dealing with someone here that, you know, will sit there and lie to themselves. So we can't expect this person to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where in order for them to do right by you or right by anybody, it really does all start with them first. Like, they need to learn how to start doing right by themselves. You know what I mean? Because this person comes off to me as somebody who tends to play themselves quite a bit. You know, the fact that they put themselves in these predicaments on multiple different occasions to self-sabotage what it is that they share with you, but knowing, right? But also knowing, like, damn, I'm never going to find anyone better than Cancer. It's beyond me. It's beyond me, and it's beyond words at this point. You know what I mean? Like, nobody in their right mind, you know what I mean, is going to put themselves in this predicament to lose, you know, a good thing, while also knowing, you know what I mean, that it don't get no better than you, because they have enough life experience to know, you know, what's actually out there. So this person's just kind of playing themselves left and right within this dynamic that they share with you, which, you know, makes sense, right, if you think about it, because it really does all start within, and then it works its way out, right? So because this person has a habit of playing themselves, right, therefore here they are in this relationship, you know, playing with it like it's nothing, right? You see what I mean? The fact that they, you know, can't do right by themselves, you know what I mean? They can't do right by you, you know? All of this is like an internal issue that they have with themselves, and it's literally pouring into this relationship. I just want to make this very crystal clear. To you anyways, okay? You're walking through a revolving door with this one here. Straight up, you're walking through a revolving door with this one over here. And the only way to stop walking through this, you know, revolving door that you've been walking through with this individual is to stop giving to this entire situation and pouring into this entire situation, Cancer. Because at the end of the day, dude, while you're over here, you know, being good to them and doing right by them and committing and devoting yourself to them, they're over here constantly self-sabotaging this relationship left and right, because they could barely do right by them, let alone you. So you're giving the best version of yourself to someone who doesn't fucking deserve that. You truly are. You truly are. You truly are. You know what I mean? And what advice can you give me for Cancer? We have the Tower, we have the Knight of Swords, we got the Three of Wands, and then we have the Empress. You know, in regards to your overall advice, you could spare yourself from experiencing another Tower moment. You could, by sticking to your guns, by walking away, by turning your back, you know what I mean, on this person and what you once upon a time had with them. And that might be a fucking hard thing for you to do. It might be. But this is one of those situations, dude, where it's like, you gotta do right by you. Like, you have to do right by you. Because you can't expect them to fucking do right by you. You gotta do right by you. You have to, Cancer. Because if you don't do right by you, I promise you this one's not going to. They're not going to. They can't even do right by themselves, bro. They can't. You know what I mean? Like, if their life depended on them doing right by them and being honest and you know, all those things, right, that we want within a person, like, we wouldn't even be talking about this individual. You would have never met them. If their life depended on these things, these simple things like being honest, being loyal, you know, being trustworthy, you would have never met this human being. You would have never met them. You would have never met them. You would have never met them. Now, listen, if you choose to go back with them, the fact that you have the Tower out here twice, I'm just throwing it out there, okay? The Tower is one of those cards where it's like, it's look at it as like, this relationship between the two of you, it's bound to go south. It is bound to go south. There's nothing that you can say to avoid it. There's nothing that you can do to avoid it. It is bound to go south. Time and time and time again. It's bound to go south. And the reason why it's bound to go south is because of your person. Your person's the damn problem here. You are not the fucking problem. And you know what? I feel like this person has even went as far as to make it seem like you're the fucking problem in this relationship, but you ain't the fucking problem. If you were the problem, I would have told you, like, yo, Cancer, like, you need to kind of work on this because look at what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, if you've been with me for a while, you know that that's how I get down. You're not the fucking problem here. You're not the fucking problem here. You're not the damn problem. And that's my thing, right? Is that I feel like because you're capable of doing right by them, you're capable of doing right by you. And I feel like that's why you walked away to begin with, because you were doing right by you. Doing right by you is not a fucking hard thing to do. It is not a fucking hard thing to do. For them, though, it's very fucking hard. So you did the right thing by walking away. You did the right thing because that was you doing right by you. Just like you find it so easy to do right by them, it's very easy for you to do right by you and just get up and walk away. But I get it, you know, they're back and now you're like, man, should I take them back? Maybe this time it'll be different. I think that history has shown you on multiple different occasions that it's not going to be different. And it's because this one over here refuses to change. And that's not on you. That is not on you. That's not on you. That's on them. That is literally on them. And you know the sad fucking part of it all is? The sad fucking part of it all is that they know. They know what's out there waiting for them, and it ain't anything better than you. They fucking know that. So imagine what their life is going to look like without you in it. It's going to be a rough one, is basically what I'm getting. Because, you know, I think it's safe to say this one damn near hit the fucking lotto with you, right? To have to start over all over again and be with somebody who is literally less than you. That's rough. That's fucking tough. You know what I mean? That's fucking tough. That's tough. That's fucking tough. That's a hard pill to fucking swallow, but that's just good. That's just what they're gonna have to deal with, because if they can't even value and appreciate you, and in their eyes, you 10 times better than everybody else out here. So it's like they gonna have to value and appreciate someone less than you, because if they can't appreciate or value you, I guess they're just going to have to learn and value and appreciate somebody way less than you then. You know? Maybe. I guess. I don't know what it's going to take to get this person to value and appreciate you, but I can tell you this much. If you decide to never revisit this connection ever again between the two of you, I promise you on everything that I love, If you, let's say a year from now, decide out of curiosity to see what this person's up to, I guarantee you that what you're going to witness is them with a woman that's less than you in some way, shape, or form, or a man that's less than you in some way, shape, or form. They're not going to find better than you. They're not going to find better. For crying out fucking loud, you're showing up as a whole damn empress. It don't get no damn better than you. And I'm not saying this to make you feel better or gas you up or blow your head up or nope. I'm just reading the cards here. I'm just reading the cards here. If they can't value and appreciate the total package, I think they're gonna have to learn to value and appreciate the bare minimum then. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I don't even know what to say. This is beyond words. All right, tell me more about that tower. You got the Ace of Wands to Two of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles to Two of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, we have the Three of Cups, we also have the Magician to the Seven of Cups, and then we also have the Devil. Yeah. I mean, again, going back, right? Going back to like what I basically just said. It's like this person has enough life experience to know what the fuck is out there, okay? Let me talk about this Queen of Swords because, like I said, when you guys end up like, because it kind of looks like, especially if you guys have had an on and off relationship with one another, when you guys break up, this person starts talking to someone new or dating someone new. And that, I'm not making this shit up. I am not making this shit up. You could Google this and look it up yourself. There is levels to this, you guys. There's levels to this. So it kind of looks like when y'all broke up, I guess, they started talking to like a Queen of Swords like energy. There's fucking levels to this. So we have the Queen of Wands that comes out first, Queen of Swords that follows, aka this human being over here, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and then boom, that's when we hit Empress status. You're a fucking Empress, by the way. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't get no fucking better than you. They're not gonna find another fucking you out there. It's just not gonna fucking happen. Now, will they find someone less than you? Oh yeah, sure. That there's plenty of that out there. Plenty of that out there. And this is what they end up with. This is as good as they can do. They're a whole Queen of Swords. You're a whole damn Empress. Like, this person is like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of what you are. A fraction of a fraction of a fraction. And this is why they harness the energy, right? Of, well, I know what's out there and I know it doesn't get any better than Cancer. I need to desperately try to make this work because I can't lose them because they know. They ain't gonna find you out there. That's besides the damn point here. The problem is that you just can't make this up. You just can't make this up. And I don't even have a court card for this person, but you just can't make this up. It's like, they know that they're not gonna find anything better than you, but they still put themselves in these predicaments to lose you. You can't make this shit up. You can't over people that are less than you. Like, I can understand, like, logically speaking, you know, if this person were to find someone better than you and they were to like self-sabotage their relationship with you because of it, okay, fine, fuck it, I'll give it to them. But to self-sabotage this relationship just to wind up with someone who's a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of what you are, this shit doesn't make no fucking sense to me. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'm starting to get a fucking migraine because everything has to make sense to me. Everything has to make logical sense to me. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm just fucking like this. And when I come across something that makes no logical sense to me, it bothers me. It really does bother me. It truly does bother me. It bothers my soul. It really does. But that's your advice. Go let them be with less. Go let them be with less. If you think for one damn second they're gonna turn around and find someone better than you, think again. Think again, because this is literally my prime example right here. Because it kind of looks like, actually, one of the times that you guys parted ways with one another, they started talking to somebody else, and it looks like these two were not on the same page. It kind of looks like they were dealing with somebody who wanted to be with them, but they didn't really want to be with them. They wanted to continue to explore their options, date around and stuff like that. You want to know why? You want to know why? You want to know why? Because this one over here is not going to turn around and settle for someone that they don't view as somebody worth settling down with. See, you on the other hand, you're worth settling down with. You're worth building a life with. You know, they'll do those things with you, but with all these other chicken heads out there, yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So they got a little bit of common sense when it comes down to, you know, who they choose to go off and invest all their time and energy towards. But as far as like, you know, common sense is concerned, when it comes down to sustaining their marriage with you or their relationship with you and playing their part within this marriage and a relationship that they share with you, yeah, they don't fucking got no common sense when it comes down to that. And I'm so sorry, but they just don't. They don't. I don't know what to say. They just don't. They don't. Yeah, I don't know. This all spirits like, you know what? If you want to experience another tower moment, do with them, then do it. But if you want to avoid experiencing another tower moment, go let this person be with less. Go let them be with less, because that's exactly what they're going to end up catching is less. Okay? They're going to end up with a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction than you. So let them go be with that, and let them learn to value and appreciate that, because it blows my mind. It makes no logical sense to me why they are the way that they are, and I'm not gonna catch a migraine trying to figure this one out, because I have to do other readings. You know what I mean, Cancer? But this shit don't make no fucking sense. It makes no sense, you know. And what also blows my mind too is that I feel like they've been waiting for someone like you to show up in their life for quite some time now. And now that you're finally here, it's like, damn, bro. Like, they don't even know how to value and appreciate a good thing when they got it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, your person doesn't make sense to me. They don't make logical sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why this person is the way that they are. I don't even think that they know why they are the way that they are, to be honest. I don't even know. I wish I could tell you, but Spirit's like, don't sit up here and experience another tower moment with this one, please and thank you. Like, set yourself free and go let them be with less. Go let them be with less. And I promise you this much, because I wouldn't even put it past this human being. Are they going to turn around and settle down with anybody anytime soon? I'm definitely not getting that, because they're gonna make it their only, especially when you're just like, no, I don't want to do this with you anymore, that's it, I'm done. They're gonna try to make it their only mission and priority to find you in someone else, but they're not gonna fucking find you in someone else, you know. And that's just not how the universe works, right? The universe will send you a good thing. And if you can't value and appreciate that good thing that the universe is sending into your life, or God is sending you into your life, what makes anybody think that God or the universe is going to turn around and give you something better if you couldn't even value and appreciate this when you had it? You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You know, if you can't value and appreciate a good thing, what the universe is going to turn around and do is give you less. So that way you could value and appreciate that, because this person is literally showing you as well as the universe, I got a good thing, but I don't know how to value and appreciate it. I don't know how to value and appreciate it. So then what is the universe going to do in return? Well, the universe is going to send them less, aka this Queen of Swords and, you know, everybody else beneath you. You know what I mean? Because if they don't know how to value and appreciate a good thing, well, then they don't deserve to have a good thing then. And that's what they're showing the universe. They're showing the universe, I don't value and appreciate this. I don't value and appreciate this, because look at how I'm acting. Look at how I'm showing up. I don't value and appreciate this. And so the universe is going to be like, all right, well, let me give you a little less. Not even a little less, because this person showed up as a whole Queen of Swords. So let me give you a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of what you had, and then value and appreciate that. Why don't we start there? Why don't we start off low, and then you work your way up towards valuing and appreciating things? Let's do that then, you know, because that's how the universe works. So in a year from now, if you start to get curious about, damn, I wonder what such and such is up to, go ahead and check them out in a year from now. I promise you, they're probably going to still be single, and pining after your ass. You know what I mean? Or they're going to find themselves with someone that is less than you. That's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.